by Nicky Youre, song called Mile Away. And I've been teasing all the way till the first hour from here. Now, I'm so excited to introduce you guys to Mr. Nicky Youre himself. He's here. Hi. Hold on. If you're watching via playback.tv/magic899, you'll know that Nicky Youre is there.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank gosh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my God. I was stressing right there, Hannah.
Me too. I was about to cry. And I was having the best time listening to your song.
I know. And you gave me a good introduction and everything. I feel like I really messed that up. But,
No.
You know,
I think
here
it's
now.
Oh my gosh, I'm happy. We call you here in the Philippines Mr. Sunroof. Do you hear that?
Mr. Sunroof, yeah.
Do you hear that all the time?
Sure.
Song of the summer here. Till now, by the way, people are still like using it on our reels and TikToks.
Yeah.
We love it here in the Philippines. We love you here in the Philippines. It is actually 47 degrees Celsius, which is 116 degrees.
Oh my God.
Here. And
Wow.
I think that's why we loved your song so much, because it's like he gets us.
Yeah, I'm like one with the Philippines, so I get you guys. I'm all here for it, and you know, I hope to have some more songs, so I'm not just Mr. Sunroof, but for now, I'm okay with that.
Now you're Mr. Mile Away too.
Yeah, that's great to me. Sounds great.
I love it. Are you on tour right now, or you're home?
I was just on tour. I've been on tour. I'm still on tour, but there's a little break right now, so I'm back home in California, in Los Angeles, in my bedroom. And I'm chilling. I'm tired. I'm a little sick right now from the tour.
No.
So I'm just like trying to like recover and
Yeah.
rest. I'm really happy to be talking to you guys and chatting with you and hanging out. So thanks for having me, and I'm stoked to be here.
Thank you so much, Nicky, for hanging out all the way in the U.S., here in the Philippines. Again, we love you here so much. Let's get straight to it. Tell me about the day you wrote Mile Away, and what was your inspiration?
Yeah, so Mile Away, I actually wrote that song probably like a year and a half ago, and it was during Hurricane Hillary, which you guys probably didn't hear about, but it was like supposed to be this like massive hurricane that like everyone in LA was like, oh my God, guys, like be careful, like you might have to leave LA, like it's just gonna be so crazy. And like it was the least, like it was like drizzle, it was like light rain, you know, it was like not bad at all. But there's a line in there which is like I'm going in, or I'm so bad with my lyrics, but I'm going insane for thinking that I could survive the fall of a hurricane. Sorry, I totally messed that up, but hurricane survived the fall. That was the gist of it. And yeah, it was like that was like the idea was like, we're gonna write about a hurricane because we're in one right now, and you know, and then the idea kind of shifted into like relationships and like being okay with like seeing someone that you're interested in, and then, you know, seeing from a mile away that it's probably not going to work out, and you're like okay with that because you're like willing to take the risk, and that's kind of like the whole gist of the song.
So when it comes to love with you, even if you see the red flags or pink flags, red flags, are you like, you know what, this is worth it?
You know, most of the time, no. Most of the time, I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not with that. But every once in a while, like, it just depends on the person, you know, and if I'm interested enough, I guess, you know, and it's also depending on like the circumstances. Like right now, I'm not super intrigued to start dating anyone, just because I'm so busy, and you know, so right now I'm like, yeah, I'm down to like just see what happens with people rather than like try and put so much pressure into like making it need to be something, you know. And that's kind of where Nicky Youre is at with his love life right now.
I love that. Just vibing era.
Yeah, I think so. Just like I'm still hanging out and like, you know, doing all that, but just vibing for now.
I love that.
Part.
So when you were thinking about that hurricane, were you already planning to leave LA, or what was the plan there?
No. We like, I mean, I don't know. I think I just like grew up in hurricanes, so like, or not like hurricanes, but like rain and stuff. And I was like not worried even a little bit. And And then everyone like started freaking out, and then I was like, maybe I should be a little worried because I guess we don't really get like hurricanes in California all that much. But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't scary, and we had a session planned for that day, so like obviously none of us were like not gonna work, but yeah, so we still all got together and it ended up being great. But we got a good song out of it.
Yeah,
so
it all worked out.
Yeah, absolutely. But that song's funny because like we wrote it, and at first I didn't like that song.
Oh.
Like I didn't think it was all that good. And then like my manager was like, you should like give it another try. And I like bits and pieces, so I was like, you know what, maybe I'm down. And it wasn't until we went back into the song that I was like, oh, this is actually like pretty cool, and we like changed some things up to like make it more interesting and all that stuff. So it, I think I learned that day it's sometimes worth to go back and like give things a second go and revisit and make sure, not everything's like perfect the first time you go around. So that was kind of a learning lesson for me.
I love that. And some songs from hurricanes to heartbreaks, like it just can evolve that certain way. For your creative process, do you write the lyrics first, or are you playing an instrument and just like going with the flow?
Usually I don't really like play too many instruments currently. I'm learning guitar, but most of the time I'll be with a producer who's playing something, and I'll just like hum some melodies or like sing some like things, and like a random word will come out, like I think that's what happened with this one. Was like this guy was playing the guitar, and I was like, yeah, or I just started like humming like ba da 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 da, something like that, and then it ended up turning into what it is. But like Sunroof, for example, I wrote that a cappella like by myself in my room, and it was like I didn't have any music to behind it, and then I sent it to a friend, and that's when he like put the music on, so each song's definitely different, and just kind of depends on how I'm feeling, I guess.
So are you currently writing new music or taking a break right now while you're on tour? Do you have like a notes thing on your phone?
Yeah, totally. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now, but no, I am still writing right now. I actually just wrote like this song that I'm super excited about, that I think I'm gonna like build an EP around, because I've been like trying to figure out for the last like literally like 6 months like where I want my sound to go, and like how to develop it and like make it interesting and just be different than what I was doing. And I think I'm getting there, so I'm really excited about that. I'm hoping to just like kind of build an album around this one song, and just see where that takes me and into that world of new Nicky, I guess. So I'm excited about that.
I'm liking this new era, new Nicky.
Yeah.
You have this incredible talent to make like sad lyrics a bop. I'm happy. Yeah, like I feel like I'm singing about a heartbreak too, but why am I smiling? I'm like having fun with it. It's just like you have so much talent in creating hits and expressing your emotions in that way. And we just love you here in Magic 89.9. Actually, your song was in the Pop 30 at number 2 and number 1 for 17 weeks. And I predict that this track, Mile Away, is going to be the same way. It's going to be the song of the summer here in the Philippines.
Oh, hell yeah. I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that so very much.
Yeah.
If it does, maybe I can get a show out there and come out for the first time, because it's definitely something I've been wanting to do. So now I'll have a better excuse to come do it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that would be incredible. And then come visit us here. I'll watch your show. It's going to be amazing.
Sounds great.
Are you surrounded by a lot of Filipinos there in LA? I know there's a huge community there.
I'm not sure. Definitely a couple. Most of my team, or not most, but a lot of my team and like closest friends are Asian and come from Asian countries. So like I've definitely got like a diverse group around me, which is pretty fun. And yeah, like they're all great, and so I'm grateful for that. But specifically just Filipino, I'm not exactly sure. I definitely got one of my photographers is Filipino, so I got some of the squad with me. But yeah.
Awesome. Well, when you come to the Philippines, you're gonna have the Filipino food, the Filipino hospitality, and let's manifest that for 2024. I don't know, maybe please.
I'm all for it.
What-
I'm all for it.
What should we look
Sounds
forward to for the rest of the year from you?
I think this year is really just like a growing and learning year, and so just looking forward to new music. I'm gonna definitely be putting out a bunch of new stuff, and you know, I think that's the biggest thing, just like seeing where I develop and get to, and hopefully next year is like a really big year for me. But I mean, this year is a big year for me too. I'm just like learning and developing, I feel like, a lot right now, so it's really exciting times, and I just want to keep it going and see where the world and the wind takes me.
Love that. Please get better with your sniffles.
Thank you. I'm struggling a little bit right now. So
It's okay.
sorry for that, but
Thank you so much for making time to hang out with us again. If you've just tuned in, Nicky Youre is live with us here via playback.tv/magic899. We'll be posting the interview on our Facebook and also YouTube Magic 89.9. Thank you so much, Nicky.
perfect. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you. Our next track
Thank you,
is
Hannah.
again Nicky Youre. Thank you so much for tuning in, Magic 89.9.
After no good, sing along.